Hello, my name's Yvonne Michelle from Yvonne Michelle Readings. This reading I am doing at the moment is for Virgo, for April 2016. I've already dealt out the cards, shuffled the cards, and I've dealt out the cards just to save a little bit of time and so we can get along with the reading. I hope this reading resonates with you. You know, I mean, if it doesn't, you can always ask me for a private reading, which I can do for you. My email address is yvonne.michelle readings@gmail.com. It is on my channel anyway, so if you like, if you do enjoy my readings, please subscribe and like my readings for me. I'll leave me a message down at the bottom here to let me know if it does resonate with you, and that'd be quite interesting, and I'll answer any questions if you want to just ask me just one question from from this reading. Okay, so I'll get along with the reading because I've already put the cards out. Anyway, I hope you're well anyway, and I'm very glad that you visited my channel, and I hope we can get to know each other, and you like what I do. I don't know whether you saw my introduction to this tarot, which is a medieval depiction of tarot, which historically, English history, historically going back to the Middle Ages, they used to use tarot for guidance and entertainment as well. So I'm looking at it from that perspective as well. So I get that feel from the cards. So let's get on with the reading. So Virgo, at the moment you have a message, or you've had a recent meeting with somebody close to you. Not sure whether it's a lover or a family member, but it's somebody who's close to you. You've had a meeting, and what covers you, you feel quite trapped at the moment, whether it's in your head and you feel mentally trapped. It's hard to work it out, but you feel trapped. You're blindfolded, you can't see your way, and yes, this is covering you. So you feel trapped, and this person has contacted you. You feel trapped in your situation. I think I got that feeling. You feel trapped in your situation, and you've got messages, or you've had a meeting with this person who's quite close to you. Okay, it appears that you've been waiting for this person to contact you for some time, and and you felt that you was quite happy about that. You kind of a sigh of relief that you actually got this contact from this person, because it's been some time, and you feel like you've got justice in some way. I don't know where that justice comes in, but I feel that because you waited, the contact came, and you feel like you have got justice there in some way. Okay, what's in your future is you have also a gentleman, a fire sign gentleman who's around as well at the moment. I'm not sure who that is, whether it's a brother, a son, someone close to you, or whether it's that person that was close to you who you met, but also this person's around. It might be separate from this meeting. I think it is separate from this meeting. This gentleman is around as well, whether it's a family member that you contacted at around the same time as the meeting with this other person. Anyway, the future card says that whatever the other cards are implying, that it's going to be a good outcome from this, but quite difficult, I think, situation, a bit tricky. Around you is a female. I think this female is the person who's close to you, that who's contacted you, who's not been in contact for some time. Or it could be the male that contacted you that you've not seen in some time, but you've got this female here that's next to these other cards that say, I'll show you the card, this female. Now this female is a water sign, a watery sign, not necessarily a water sign, but a watery sign, and she can be, she's become quite emotional, or this card depicts an emotional person, and she's become quite emotional over this situation. She's contacted after some time, and you felt you've got justice, but you feel blindfolded and trapped over this. Now I think it's because you feel that you've failed in this meeting with this person that's close to you, but look, you're quite sad and you think, oh my goodness, I failed again. But the swords are there and they're not touching you, they're not stabbing you, they're not touching you, and but you still feel like, oh my goodness, I failed again at this meeting. But and the reason is that the reason why you feel you failed in this meeting is because you've had some sort of false defeat. I'm not sure what's happened here, but I feel like this person come back, and I think I have a feeling, I've got a message, I don't know whether it resonates with you, but I've got a message from my spirit guide who says it as it is. She says black and white, that you quite, I don't know how to say this, but you try to manipulate the situation, and I am not quite sure why you did that, because you ruined what seems to be a positive meeting, and I'm not sure whether you manipulated it because you feel trapped, and whether you felt that maybe you took it out on this person, that you feel trapped in this situation, whatever situation it is, you feel trapped. And I think that you either started taking your frustrations out on this person by creating a petty arguments. This is the outcome. It was a petty argument, and what you feel is, you feel that your fears are that you've won a false defeat. This is not what you wanted, and you feel that, look, I'll show you, there's you victorious, putting your sword in the ground. Look at the people in the distance walking away. That is your the person who contacted you had come back. I don't know what this argument was, but they thrown look, can you see the swords on the floor? They've thrown the sword on the floor. They said, I've had enough of this, and walked away. And there you are, victorious, but you're thinking in your mind, oh my goodness, this shouldn't have happened. Okay. And that's where you are in April. You're thinking about this situation. I think this person, I feel that this person here who's the has actually come in and advised you. I don't know what he's done, but he's another close member of the family, or could be who came in around the same time. But also you might have had a petty argument with him as well, because you feel frustrated and trapped. And you seem to be having arguments or petty arguments with someone because you feel frustrated and trapped. But these people have had enough, and they're walking away. They don't want it anymore. They do not want this anymore. And really, you've shot yourself in the foot. I have to say it bluntly, but you seem to have shot yourself in the foot anyway. I've asked the angels to give some clarification on the situation. People have it seems like people are tired of making the effort to come back to see you, or planning to come back to see you, to then have these petty arguments because you're feeling trapped. And what can they do about it? They can't do anything about it. They're just coming to see you, making sure that you're okay, and coming with good intention. And you seem to be taking it out on people that you don't like your situation, but in reality, what can they do? I'm sorry to have to be blunt. Anyway, I think you're going to have to. I've got 3 angel cards here that I pulled out, and there's a truth card here. The truth. Now, that's it. You're going to have to look at the truth of this matter. The truth is, this is what's happening. These 2 people, a fair-haired lady, or fair-haired woman, girl, and this gentleman are close to you. 2 people close to you came in contact, come to visit you, contacted you, and all you do is cause petty arguments because you're frustrated. You're taking it out on them. And that is the truth. The truth. The truth there. Now, again, it's saying you need to have faith, because the angels are trying to heal this for you. They're healing. But if you don't face up to the truth of what you're doing here, if you don't face up to this truth of what you're doing here, although the angels are giving you faith and are healing this situation, people are just going to walk away and not, you're never going to see them. I'm not sure whether you realise that, and you need to give it a lot of thought, because there's only people coming close to you, just want to be with you or visit you. If it's a partner that's come back after a long time away, and you come together, whether it's a lover or it's somebody close, a family members. There's two people. There's a man and a woman that have come, but regardless, it's saying regardless of this reading or these petty arguments about you feeling trapped, you've got a good card here, and it's a good omen, and this literally means it's not negating the other cards, but it says the outcome will be good. And this ties in with these angel cards again, which it says as long as you realise the truth, have faith, and healing will happen. Okay, I think we'll leave it there. Bit of a difficult, tricky situation, but I have to say that my spirit guide has told me, and I don't like to give negatives, but she's pretty straight-laced, and she'll say it as it is, that, and also taking this into account, the medieval ways, okay, which are quite brutal, quite straight in what they say. Okay, now my spirit guide is saying to me, this is your fault. Okay, you've brought this onto yourself, although you've been quite depressed about all this, feeling trapped and getting out of this situation, that you waited a long time for these people to come, and when they did get there, you took all your frustrations out onto them, and it was a false defeat. You drove them away, but there's a promise of healing. Okay, but learn the truth about this situation, okay, about yourself, and just learn about, this. Okay, this has been quite a difficult reading, okay, but I have to say it as it is, and I'll leave it at that. If you do want a further reading, to look into this further, I do feel it will resolve, but I think you're going to have to look at some truths, and you can't take out your frustrations on people who are putting themselves out to you, coming to see you and being loyal to you as close people in your your family, in your life. So now let's just take it from there. Try and look at yourself, look at yourself in the mirror and think, maybe it is me that needs to change here. Okay, so I'll leave that that reading there, and that is for April, and this is going to be on your mind in April. So this is on your mind in April, so I can do your personal reading as I've given you the email address, or I will see you in May, and hope to see you again, and hopefully have a more positive reading for you. Okay, thank you, goodbye.